Hello, Georgie Burns here. Today I'd like to show you how I made this card using the Vases stamp set. It's my new one for this month, and I haven't got none of the stamps out, so we'll do this together. We need loads of them, so try and find all my small blocks. Right, we need all the fancy vases. 1, 2, 3, and then we need, oops, if I can see what I did, this little tulip one, put that on there. We also need the lines for that one, so I'll put it on the other side. And then we need flowers. Right, so we used this flower, it's on there. We used this flower, it fits on there lovely. Let's move this onto here, and then I can have this one for the stems. In fact, put that on there and put the stem on there. And then we also need the saying, hope in your day blooms with happiness, which I'm going to swap onto the big one. Right, that just leaves me the leaves, but I've run out of blocks, so we'll have to get them out when I need them. Alright, for this you will need, I'm changing the colours. This is lovely lipstick, but I don't have any more of this paper left. All I have is in the Call Me Clover, and I don't want to use green. So I'm using Balmy Blue, and this paper is from I forgot, as usual. I think it's from, oh it is, it says Tranquil Textures Designer Series paper. You can see that there. I've used using the blue and the bubbles. Oh, I know what else I haven't done. I haven't marked off my order from this time, off my wish list. I got Granny Apple Green and Petal Pink in blends, and I got Merry Merlot and Granny Apple Green, it's already off, in the ink. And then I got Varied Vases bundle. Slowly getting them all that I want. Right, put that down there. Right, so for this you will need a white card base, 8 1/4 by 5 7/8, scored at 4 1/8, folded in half and burnished. You need a piece of Whisper White at 5 5/8 by 5 3 7/8 to go on the inside. You need a piece of designer series paper measuring 5 5/8 by 3 7/8, a piece of balmy blue we're using at 2 1/4 by 4 5/8, a piece of the blue, which is the opposite side of this paper, at 2 inches by 4 1/2 inches, then a piece of balmy blue at 3 inches by 4 inches, and then a piece of whisper white at 2 7/8 by 3 7/8. You'll also need some scrap of whisper white for the vases and the flowers. So to start with, we will do the vases. So I'm going to use obviously Memento black ink like I always do. Now, because of the punch, I did get the punch, it's not going to be easy to stamp them all out stamp them and then stamp them out without wasting a lot of card. So what we'll do is, oh, I've done that wrong. Start again. Clean this die. I forgot we need the plain one of them all. So stamp down the plain one. Get rid of that, be easier. And then if you stamp down the plain one of the 3 vases, right, now let's do the lines for the little flowers. How am I going to do that? I know. Get another bit of white cardstock. And just stamp the 3 little flowers. Clean it off. Take it off and put it back so that you don't lose it. And I'll leave that out for now because we've got the leaves to do. But let's fill these in with balmy blue ink. So you take your fancy stamps and you fill it in. Sorry if you can see my head. If I clean them and put them back, it'll give me a block for the leaves. Right, this is the little fat vase. Hopefully I've got that. And then the long neck vase. And then we want to do the flower, the little flower. Very good, I've got ink all over the block. Just as well they're getting punched out. And that's that done. Put this little tiny flower away because we don't want to lose it. And then we just have the leaves to do. So I need 2 of these leaves. And I'm going to fill them in with Granny Apple Green, but I'm just going to colour them in. There is a fill-in stamp, but I didn't bring Granny Apple Green ink with me over here. And I had the Granny Apple Green blender pen in front of me, so I used that. Right, we'll punch them out in a minute. I just want to stamp the sentiment on here. And then that'll be the end of the stamping. Oh no, it won't. Nice. Right. We still need that, so put that to one side and let's punch all these vases out. And what I do is cut them in strips. And then just place the strip in where the vase you need cutting out. And of course you'll get bits all over the place. Where's the other vase? This vase is at the bottom. There we are. That's the vase that's cut now for these little flowers. There's one. Two. And the third one. and that never cut. I think I'm going to have to stamp that one again, but we'll cut these leaves out. That went flying. There is one. 2. Right, let's stamp them little vase with the flowers again. Or one of them. And punch this out. There we are. So that's got all our punching out. Don't need this anymore. But what we do need is the vases down here, so we can punch the stamp the flowers, and we know where to put them. So the one with the double flower on will go under this tall vase. So if I move that and just stamp that there, that will go on there like that. Then the middle flower has the multi-flowers on it. And the little dumpy vase has got the one with the 3 tulips on. So we want a line stem that way. A smaller stem that way. And a smaller stem. Make sure there's nothing on the bottom of the stem. There. I'm not worried about this little gap here because the flower will hide it. So that's that one finished with. Now what we do need is the infills for these 2 flowers, which are here. So with the balmy blue, and pull it right close and try and line it all up, and I'm sorry if you see my head again, and I think I've missed the bottom ones just a little bit. And we want the ones for them two flowers. There we are. I shall sort all the stamps out afterwards. Right, let's put this card together then. Oh, let me get rid of this rubbish that's at the side of me. Don't need that. Right. Alright, stick the paper on the card. Stick this on the card as well. And stick this one on. Oh, looks like I've got a blue smudge there. Oh, out comes my ink rubber. And we'll take that off. There we are. So now we need a little bit of ribbon. In here I've tied lovely lipstick ribbon around the bottom there. And I don't have any balmy blue, but I do have a thin white ribbon which I will put on. If I can't get it out. So we just need a little bit to wrap around the card. So get my runner tape. And wrap that round there. And now I'll just stick this on flat. Now we're sticking this towards the bottom, about a quarter inch off the bottom. And this is going to go on dimensionals just up there. So let's get some dimensionals on the back of this. I found another pack or a sheet with a few bits on, so I stuck them in the middle of this one. Right, let's stick this. About there. Not very straight. Better. Right. I need to make a little tiny bow for the go on the ribbon. Just right there. Right. Trim off what we don't need. Put that away. And with it glued up, fold it in half. And stick that down. There. Right, now with all our vases and flowers, we want some dimensionals. So we need a couple of big ones, but we also need some mini ones. Right. Stick a mini one there. And mini one there. Right, that's the vases covered. A mini dimensional fits right nice on these little flowers. And the leaves we're going to glue down. So let's stick these vases in place. Line it up. Right, I'm not gonna press that one down yet because we need to stick these little leaves in, and I don't want to have to pull them back up again to put the leaves in. That's one. Two. There we are. And then let's just put these little flowers on. And there we have that. And there you have it. I quite like the blue. Oh, if you like this card, could you please give us a thumbs up? And if you'd like to see more of my videos, please subscribe, press the bell button next to it, and you'll be notified of any more cards that I upload. All I can say is thank you for visiting. Hope to see you again soon. Bye.